music. Are you going to turn it down or do I have to go to Sue? I'll go to Sue then. I'm going to Sue. I'm going to Sue.
What are you talking about? There's nobody out there.
There is! Hey, I can't calm down. You better take care of it, because I can't study with this disco music.
Quiet, move.
Come on. Oh, look, the little thing brought back the master thing.
God, the scream is terrible.
What cat did you strangle to get that?
The cat that you hired, that's her voice.
You mean you didn't dub that?
No.
That's hers?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You want to run that back again? I want to hear the scream. Arnold? And kill all the effects except for the scream. Kill it. You're right. It's hers. And it's shit. Look, Jack, I didn't hire that girl for her scream. I hired that girl for her tits.
Well, then what are you worried about? With those tits, who's gonna be watching her scream? Let's move on.
But wait a minute. Come on, Jack. Look, how many years we worked together?
Let's see. I met you on Bloodbath, right?
Yeah.
And then we did Bloodbath 2. And then we did Bad Day at Blood Beach. And then we did Bordello of Blood. And then, well, that brings us up to date. Co-ed Frenzy. By the way, I didn't tell you this, but I'd like to think this is our finest film.
Almost 2 years.
Oh, God, 2 years. 5 films in 2 years. What are we doing?
You know what I can't figure out? I can't figure out what a smart guy like you is still doing that shit for.
Oh, come on. You do this shit. I do the sound.
Oh,
Come
no,
on.
you do the shit.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
right?
like that wind in the trees. It sounds like you're whistling in the crap.
That's the library stuff. We used it 1,000,000 times.
That is the trouble. I have heard it 1,000,000 times. Now get something new.
New wind.
Yeah.
Got it.
And what about that scream? We gotta dub that.
All right, you know any good screamers?
I got a few ideas.
I bet you do.
Yeah. Just worry about the scream, will you, huh?
Sweeping condemnation of White House policies. Well, the same poll gave evidence of a groundswell of nationwide support for Governor George McRyan in his bid for the party's nomination. If an election were held today, the poll concludes Governor McRyan would be the hands-down winner, drawing a remarkable 62% of the vote to the president's 23%. The president's campaign manager, Jack Manners, told reporters earlier today,
Well, the president's had to make some tough decisions. But when these policies are carried out, and the economic climate improves, as we confidently expect it will, the people will rally to support the president in the upcoming primaries. A lot can happen between now and then.
Meanwhile, leaders in Congress are waiting anxiously for Governor McRyan to declare his candidacy. Well, they may not have much longer to wait. The governor's now at the ballroom at the Bellevue Stratford, where in just a few minutes he's expected to address the kickoff dinner of the Liberty Day celebration. Some people are guessing that he will use the occasion to throw his hat into the ring. What about it, Joan? Is there any word from the Bellevue Stratford yet?
Not yet, Bill, but as soon as there is, we will be going there live. As we all know, Liberty Day is one of the most eagerly awaited of all Philadelphia celebrations. But this year, it's going to be extra special. It is exactly 100 years since the Liberty Bell was last rung. And to honor this centennial, there will be a parade on Saturday down Market Street. It will end up at Penn's Landing, where there will be a spectacular display of fireworks. In addition, a full-size replica of the Liberty Bell has been made from pennies donated by school children from every state in the Union.
Joan, I understand that they'll be ringing it after the fireworks at Penn's Landing.
That's right. Hold it, Bill. I think we're getting something from the Bellevue Stratford right now. Let's go live to our Eye on the City political correspondent, Frank Donahue, at the Liberty Ball at the Bellevue Stratford Hotel. Frank, you look fabulous. Have you spoken with the governor yet?
Yes, Joan, but only briefly, as he arrived only moments ago. I did pose to the governor a question regarding his impression so far of this year's Liberty Day Jubilee. The governor said that he was honored to be here, that he plans to attend the parade, and of course the ringing of the new bell on Saturday night. The governor went on to say, Joan, he felt it a shame the Liberty Bell had been silenced for so long, and that he was looking forward to hearing a new voice of liberty throughout the land. The governor is now busy greeting some old friends, and we understand, Joan, that he will be enjoying a meal here in the ballroom. But his people have told us that he will indeed speak to us at greater length when he finishes that meal. I'm Frank Donahue. Eye on the City News, Bellevue Stratford.
Thank you, Frank, and we'll be getting back to you later on in the broadcast. Meanwhile, there is other news this evening. There has been a teacher's strike.
Let's take a walk along the river here. Nice.
David, look, there's someone on the bridge.
Oh, let's not worry about that.
He's staring right at us.
Who cares?
Care?
Betsy.
I don't want to stay here anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
What is he, a peeping Tom or something?
Ah, who cares? Come on, let's walk down.
Jesus Christ.
Bang?
Yeah, some sort of a bang.
Where?
I'm not sure where.
You were
but-
facing the car?
Yes.
Well, you heard the blow up.
Yes, I heard the blowout, but the first sound I heard was a bang.
That's kind of an echo.
No, look, I know what an echo sounds like. I'm a sound man, and the bang was before the blowout.
What were you doing up there?
I was recording sounds for a movie I'm working on.
You recorded the accident?
Yes.
Well, what happened after that?
Well, then the car went off the road into the creek, and I ran
What did
down.
you do then?
I'm trying to tell you what I did. I ran down, jumped in the creek, and pulled out the girl.
There was a girl?
Yes, there was a girl.
What girl?
The girl that I brought here, the girl in the room.
She was inside the car?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Jeez, I wasn't bobbing for apples. Of course I'm sure.
Well, look, it can get pretty dark under 8 feet of
come on.
water.
What are you doing? Is this known as obtaining objective eyewitness testimony? Because if it is, forget it.
Gotta get the stretcher through now. Come on, people, step back. There's a lot of
Doctor, how is she?
Very lucky. Mild shocks, some cuts and bruises. No major injuries.
Can I see her?
She might be asleep. She's been sedated.
Well, just say goodbye.
Don't stay too long.
How you doing?
Do you have my purse?
No? But I'm sure the police will find it. I wouldn't worry about it.
I know.
Where are you going?
I have to leave now.
Wait a minute. I think you better get back to bed, really. I don't think they're finished with you yet. Come on, up. Up.
Just for a minute.
All right. So how do you feel?
I said I was lucky, the doctor.
Yeah, he should have been there, huh?
Thanks for getting me out.
No problem. God, I didn't realize you were this pretty with all that mud all over your face.
Makeup on.
Well, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's a hospital.
Who are you?
I'm Jack Terry. Who are you?
Sally.
Sally. Nice to meet you, Sally.
Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go. But, what do you say when you get out of here? We have a drink sometime, huh? And a glass.
Sure.
Okay, you take care.
How about tonight?
No, I don't think so, Sally. Not tonight. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll check with the doctor and see when you get out. Wait a minute. Sally, you really gotta stay in bed.
I don't like to be observed.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's really nothing I can do about that.
Please, I really don't like hospitals.
Wait.
I have to get out of here.
All right, I'll make you a deal, okay? This is the deal. You stay here, I'll get your clothes, and then when I come back, we'll go out and have a drink, okay? All right?
I need his shoes and a coat.
Yes, I'll get them. But if you don't stay, I'm not coming back.
Okay.
All right.
This guy, Jack Terry, that took her out of the car. That's him over there. He's being a real horse's ass now. I don't know why we can keep the lid on this.
Get some men up here. I want this place sealed. I'm not going to have this turn into some kind of a circus.
Sir, this is the guy here. He was right there when it happened. Now, he saw the whole thing.
He's the one who saw it?
Yes, his name is Jack Terry. He says he pulled the girl out of the car.
I want to talk to you. And to the girl, too. Where is she?
She's in there.
All right, she's asleep, and if you want to talk to me, make it quick, all right? Because I've had enough tonight. I want to go home.
Is there a room someplace around here we can talk in private?
Yes, sir. I'll take care of it. Thornwell, would you secure that room for us?
I want these men checked now.
Yes. Officer, what's going on here?
Car accident. Guy got killed.
I know that, but what's the big deal?
Did you know the guy was McRyan?
That's Governor McRyan?
That stiff on the stretcher was probably our next president. Hell, he had my vote.
Let's talk in here. You pulled the girl out of that car?
Yes.
Well, I would like for you to forget about her. Forget you ever saw her.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
My name is Lawrence Henry. I work for Governor McRyan.
Ah.
He was also a friend. He was my friend.
Well, look, I'm very sorry about the governor, and I obviously would have loved to have saved his life too, but I mean, I was there and she was there.
Well, we know what happened, but the governor is dead now, and we don't want to embarrass his family. Do you have any idea what the press would do if they got a hold of a thing like this?
What do you want me to do? Just say she wasn't there? I mean, I already told the police.
That's already taken care of.
All right, what about the girl?
I'll talk to her. I'm sure she'll cooperate.
So just one playmate just vanishes from McRyan's car just like that?
That's right.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know. I don't...
No, can't you keep your mouth shut? It's better the governor died alone.
I just don't know if I can do that. I mean, I was there, she was there, and...
Who gives a damn that you were there? You want to tell his wife that he died with his hand up some girl's dress? Or maybe you'd rather she read it in the papers.
Well, that is what happened. I mean, that is the truth, isn't it?
Well, what difference does that make to you? When it would make a great deal of difference to his family.
All right.
Good. I'll slip you and the girl out the back.
How about your place?
You don't want to go home, do you?
I told you who was in the car, right?
Yeah.
Well, some smart reporter could figure I was there too, you know? I got my purse with my name and address. They're gonna be camped on my doorstep.
What about my doorstep? I mean, I'm the one who pulled you out of that wreck, didn't I?
Right. Let's go to a motel.
First it's a drink, then it's my place, now it's a motel. Things are really moving fast tonight, aren't they, Sally? Oops. Stand here for a second.
Beautiful night for a walk.
Yes, it is.
Let's take a walk along the river here. Nice.
David, look. There's someone on the bridge.
Oh, let's not worry about that.
He's staring right at us.
Who cares?
I care.
Betsy.
I don't want to stay here anymore. Let's go.
Yeah, okay.
What is he doing?
I don't know.
What is he, a peeping Tom or something?
Ah, who cares? Come on, let's walk down here.
Jesus Christ.
want some coffee?
Good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
Pretty good. There you go. What are you doing here? You listening to some music?
Nope. This is my job. I do sound effects for movies.
Oh, movies, huh?
Matter of fact, last night I was out recording some sounds.
What do you mean, sound effects?
Well, you know, when you see a movie and you hear a door slam or a bird chirp or wind or whatever, you know, I record those actual sounds and then I put them in a movie. And then you see the movie.
Oh.
Last night.
Big movies?
No, just bad ones.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
I really love movies, you know. It's a very interesting subject to me because I do makeup.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, right now it's only behind the counter Corvettes, but I have this dream about doing makeup for movies. You know, like, I've seen these big movie stars like Barbra Streisand, you know? They don't do her right.
No.
I know how to fix her face.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. I want you to hear something. Look. Last night I was recording some sounds, and I recorded your accident. I got the whole thing on tape.
Oh, you recorded the accident?
Yes, I did. Except I don't think you had an accident. I think your tire was shot out.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's not. Listen to this. All right, now you're gonna hear two sounds. The first is a gunshot, and the second is a blowout. All right, listen up.
I mean, I heard a noise. I don't know. Maybe that was a gunshot. But I'll tell you the truth. I don't really feature listening to a replay of last night. You know, it's kind of depressing.
Can I ask you something?
What?
What were you doing with him, with McRyan?
That's a very personal question. That's none of your business.
No. I don't mean the
I
details.
think I'm
just
getting a
wonder
cold
why.
here, and I don't have my makeup or
Hey,
anything.
come on, Sally, forget it.
Questions. I mean, I don't even know who you are.
Well,
you
I'd
know?
like you to get to know who I am. I mean, hey, how about that drink?
Some other time, okay?
Sally, hey, look, I saved your life. I mean, the least you could do is have a drink with me.
All right. You can call me my girlfriend, Judy Demings. I'll be there. She's in the book.
All right, you telling me the truth?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Jack, they got movies of McRyan getting killed. I just heard it on the radio. Maybe they got it on the midday news.
They got what?
Movies of McRyan getting killed.
Incredible as it may seem, a local photographer, Manny Karp, was on the scene of the accident last night with his camera. Eye on the City News has learned that Mr. Karp sold his film to News Today magazine late this morning for an undisclosed sum of money. Our own Frank Donahue spoke with Mr. Karp just a few moments ago outside the magazine's offices.
Well, I'll tell you, I had gone out there to try out this new film stock, right? It's a very high speed. It's good for night shooting. I do a lot of work at night. So anyway, I'm standing out there, and all of a sudden, I hear this car barreling down a road, you know, and I didn't pay too much attention until all of a sudden I hear it starting to skid. Well, I wasn't even thinking. I just turn around. My camera's still running, and bam, I catch him going through the railing.
Mr. Karp, Frank Donahue, Eye on the City News here.
Yeah.
Mr. Karp, was the governor driving the car? Was he in control?
Yeah. Control? Went into the drink, didn't it? He wasn't in no control.
Was he alone? Was he alone in the car?
Well, I didn't see anybody.
Why didn't you go to the police that night? Why didn't you show the film to them?
Hey, lady. No cop ever did anything for me, right?
Hey, Jack.
I mean, they ain't gonna give me the kind of money these guys here are giving me.
Where you going?
I gotta go.
Right?
You gotta go?
I'll make it for the IRS or what?
What about the auditions?
Exclusive photos, McRyan's dead. One at a time, please. Exclusive photos, McRyan's dead.
Well, it's about time
Is
you
Rick in?
showed up. No, but Sam's here, and he's got those girls he wants you to hear.
Come on.
Well, what about Sam and the girls?
I'll do it later.
Jack? Yo, Jack! Come on, open up. It's Sam. Jack. This is the pivotal moment in the film. You gotta realize that. Hey, Jack, where the fuck are you going?
Sam, I'll be right back. Okay?
I need you now. Now get in here. What do you think?
Keep looking.
Keep looking? Hey, Jack, what are you talking about?
Sorry, Jack, I'm all stacked up.
Please, just this once as a favor to me, all right?
Well, I'll see what I can do, but you'll have to come back after midnight.
Sally, it's Jack. So yeah, I told you I'd call you. How about that drink you promised? Where are you going? Why don't I meet you at the station? Sally. Hi. I'm so glad I caught you.
Yeah, I was out the door. Look, I only got 20 minutes.
That's fine. We'll have a quick drink and you'll be on your way.
Well, I want to get a good seat, you know?
Oh, come on, Sally. You promised me.
Okay, but just 10 minutes.
Okay, come on. Let me take this.
Okay, thanks.
How you feeling?
Pretty good.
You look nice.
Newark, New York, Rye, Stamford, New Haven, New London, Providence, and Boston. Stairway 3, track 4, for the
Now, what's the first thing you see when you meet somebody?
Legs. I'm a leg man.
No, that's not what I mean. Come on.
All right. Face. You see the face, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So if your face doesn't look right, no one, I mean no one, is gonna look at you again.
Yeah, but I don't think your face needs any makeup.
Every face needs makeup, but it shouldn't look like makeup.
Oh, I see.
You see, I've worked on this face, and I've hidden everything so you don't see the makeup.
You got makeup on right now?
I do.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Absolutely. And you see, this took me 2 hours, and this is the no makeup look.
Really? Well, I would like to see what the makeup look looks like. I bet that's good, huh?
Why? I only do that for special occasions.
How about a broken nose? How would you deal with a broken nose?
Well, that's easy. You just take like a little... Wait a minute, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, like you get a brush like this, right?
Yeah.
You take a little brown powder. You just kind of make a little brown...
What are you doing?
Hey, now, wait a minute. This is serious business here. You interested in...
Oh, yes, okay, sorry.
Okay. Make a brown line, you kind of smudge it in right here. I mean, it has to be real subtle so no one notices it or anything like that. But what are you smiling about?
Well, I'm impressed. I'm impressed that you know so much about this.
You're not interested in this at all.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You just kept me sitting here talking so I'd miss my drink.
Wait, no, that's not true, Sally. Look, I just didn't want you to go.
Why?
Because I like you, and I just met you, and you're going off on me.
I don't know. I don't know anything about you.
What do you want to know? I'll tell you anything you want to know.
All right. You're a Sandman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd you get that job?
That's a good question. I don't know. No, I'll tell you. All right, it all started in school, okay? I mean, I was the kind of kid who fixed radios, made my own stereos, won all the science fairs. You know the type. Well, after that, I went to the service. I went to the Army, and I refined my skills there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
We get any wars or anything?
No, such a communication was they wouldn't let me leave New Jersey. And I went into the police for a while, and after that, I went into movies.
Wait a minute. You were a cop.
No, I worked for the Keene Commission.
Well, what's that?
This is a group of politicians that got together to try to stop police corruption.
Oh.
Then I quit that, and...
Well, what'd you do?
Well, it's a long story. You really don't want to know about it.
Oh, I do. I really do. This is very interesting.
About movies. I thought you wanted to know about movies.
Yeah, movies are great, but I mean, this is like real life on the streets, you know? It's exciting.
All right. I wired their best undercover cop, a guy by the name of Freddie Corso. And one of Freddie's cases was to set up a corrupt police captain who was trying to shake down a mob guy. And my job was to rig a wire on him so I could record the conversation.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, wire?
Well, it's just a tiny little mic that's attached to a transmitter that I strapped around Freddie's waist. Mackie, hand me the tape. Okay, Freddie, give me a sound check. Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It was a great wire. I mean, it was one of these deals where he could be blocks away and you could hear everything within 10 feet of him. Fantastic.
Hey, Milt, how you doing?
Hello, Freddie. How you doing?
Good to see you.
Nice seeing you. You look good.
Yeah, so do you. You look like a million in that getup.
Thank you.
So, I brought somebody here I want you to meet. Captain Kennedy, this is Milt.
Man, who the fuck wants to meet Captain Kennedy?
Milt, take it easy.
Hey, no squitch of the Bali. I don't want to meet him.
Hey, take it easy. This man can put the cap on everything. You won't be able to go to the bathroom alone.
All right, come on in the car. We'll take a ride and we'll talk a little.
All right.
And the first thing that the captain says to the mob guy, he says,
Look, I understand that the man has a brother-in-law. Okay? Now, I happen to see him talking to his brother-in-law. Now, the brother-in-law is a known felon, Freddie, and Milt's out on parole, and that's a parole violation. Now, I'm going to have to tell the parole officer, okay? If I tell the parole officer, he's going back in the can. But I think I could work something out that I don't have to tell him for $5,000.
$5,000? Freddie, you little prick. We started this thing for $1,000. Now, wait a minute.
I'm getting as clear as a bell on tape when I started to hear the static.
You think you're going to do you out of your...
We can work this thing out.
You're telling me not
up. He's going up the river. You understand?
Right.
He told me. What's the matter?
You're sweating, Freddie. What's the matter?
The one thing the fucking whiz kid didn't think of was maybe that Freddie would get nervous and he'd sweat. He's sweating so bad that the battery in the transmitter is shorting out and burning a hole in him.
Hey, pull over at this gas station, and I gotta take a piss.
What's wrong, Joe?
The battery's arcing.
The battery's arcing?
My battery in the transmitter's arcing. It's burning them. I gotta get in there.
You can't go in there. You're gonna blow the guy's cover.
I gotta go in there.
You can't
My
go.
fucking battery's burning a hole in them.
I don't give a damn. You're gonna screw things up. Jack, I think you're nuts.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ah, no. Ah.
It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, well, you tell that to Freddie.
Are you okay?
No, there's something bugging me. This whole thing with Henry. I mean, you know, the guy that's the governor's assistant?
Oh, he talked to you too, huh? That's why I'm leaving town. He gave me some money to disappear for a couple of months.
I thought so. Look, they are covering up a lot more than you being with McRyan. I mean, I know that tire was shot out.
How can you be so sure?
All right, did you see News Today magazine?
Yeah?
Photographs? Well, I figured out a way of putting my sound with those photographs. And when you see it, I'm sure you'll see there was no blowout.
I don't know.
Would you do me a favor? Would you stick around for a couple of days?
What for?
I just think you could help me with this thing.
Jack, I don't know. You know, I'm in a hell of a lot of trouble already.
Wait.
If I stick around here.
If I can just clear myself of this, look, we could go away together. I mean, why not? I mean, what the hell's the sense of going away by yourself?
No.
Come on.
To think about it or something. I'll think about it.
Hey, Sal, how you doing, huh? Hey, it's good to see you. No, I was just hanging around here watching this great movie. You look terrific, babe. Yeah, so what are you doing in the neighborhood? Listen, you want something to drink here? How about some scotch? Yeah. Hey, Sal, hey, come on in, come on, quick, hurry. Hey, you look great, babe. What are you doing around here, huh?
Jesus, Manny, don't they ever clean this place?
Yeah, well, you gotta get up really early to catch a maid, you know? I haven't made it yet. Hey, I'm sure glad you come by, you know? Listen, how'd you find me?
Come on, man, we worked this place a million times, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, you want a drink, huh?
This isn't a social visit, Manny.
Oh, no. Oh.
You know, you almost got me killed the other night. Dead, you understand?
Oh, hey, babe, I didn't have nothing to do with that. That was an accident.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened to you?
Well, what do you mean, what happened to me? I took off as soon as I saw that kid jump into the creek. He did a hell of a lot better job than I could have ever done. You know, I don't know if I ever told you this before, but I can't even swim, babe.
Great.
Terry, do you realize how many conspiracy nuts I've already had in here today?
No.
Well, I'd like to have a fucking dime for every goddamn one of them because I'd buy the whole state of Florida and I'd retire in peace.
Look, it's very clear in all these photographs, the flash and the smoke.
Could be a lot of things. It don't mean nothing. Listen, why the fuck does everything have to be a conspiracy, huh? A man has a couple of too many drinks, he drives off the road, falls into a creek. Accident, plain and simple,
It was
accident.
not an accident. Look, let me tell you something. I was there. That tire was shot out. I heard it. I recorded it.
So you're an ear witness to an assassination. That's good. It's got a nice ring. I like that.
Are you heading up an investigation?
Yeah.
All right, did you check McRyan's tire?
No. Why should I?
Because there's a bullet hole in there because he was killed.
Says you, Terry. Everybody else says accident.
Who? Who says accident?
I got a whole special commission foreman here that's going to say it was an accident.
That's going to say it was an accident? Come on, they don't have the evidence. They don't have the tape, the tire. They didn't speak to me.
I know all about you and your fucking tapes. You put a lot of good cops away.
That has nothing to do with this. That's a separate issue, and I resent it.
Yeah, well, I think you stink.
Yeah, I
That's
think
what
you
it's got to
stink,
do
too.
with it. Hey, you, just because I don't like you does not mean I'm not going to do my job. Now, give me that tape. I'll send it over to the lab, and I'll have it checked out.
All right, look, I want you to look at that film I made from those photographs. I think you get the idea. But if we can get a hold of Karp's original film, this gunshot's going to be a whole lot clearer.
Karp is making a bundle selling his pictures from one magazine to another. Now, what the hell makes you think he's going to give them to us?
He's got to. It's evidence.
I can't find him, Terry.
Find him. It's your job, man.
Don't tell me how to do my goddamn job.
You know that he could answer some questions like what the fuck he was really doing with his camera up there.
Nobody wants to know. Nobody cares. No sordid details. No political assassination. Accident. This guy's dead, for Christ's sake. None of this shit's going to do him any good
This
now.
isn't for him. I know he's dead. Don't you understand that if they can get away with this and kill McRyan, who's next?
Who's they? First, I want you to tell me who they is. What is that, a communist conspiracy of some kind? Or maybe it's a couple of Ayatollahs running out here in the street with blowguns.
Oh, you give me a break.
Save your paranoia for public television.
Fuck you, Mackie. I'm getting out of here.
Put that stuff down. Put those pictures down, or I'll have you arrested for withholding evidence.
Is that right? All right. I'll be at the office all day. You can get me there.
I'll call you. Don't call me.
It's Burke, sir.
What?
It's Burke, sir.
Burke, what have you done?
I don't understand the question, sir.
Are you crazy? You were just supposed to get some pictures
Are
of
you aware of what you're saying, sir?
Where are you?
I'm calling from a secured public phone booth, sir. I suggest you call me back on the same.
Excuse me. Is Mr. Karp in? Oh, could I go in?
What for?
I just have to pick up some pictures and I'll be on my
You
way.
anybody?
I'm one of his customers.
You know, he had a lot of customers. You're a reporter, ain't you?
No.
Yeah, you want to get a piece of Karp's film, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Too bad there ain't a law against lying. I could have made a hell of a lot of collars today. Mr. Customer.
Look, I am a customer and I'd like to pick up
Yeah,
my
he's
pictures.
a customer, too. He offered me $1,000.
Really?
Yeah, his wife offered me $3. Yeah, doesn't seem worth it, but I guess you had to be there, huh? Looks like Karp did a little divorce work on the side.
Yes.
Sure didn't give a shit about his customers, though. I found these filed in a heap under his bed. Well, that's some baby picture.
You were supposed to get some pictures of McRyan, not kill him.
I understood the objectives of the operation. I never concurred with them. But I didn't kill him. It was an accident.
You accidentally shot out the tire of his car?
As you may recall, this was my initial plan as proposed at our meeting of June the 6th.
We rejected that plan, don't you remember?
Of course, I do admit I had to exceed the parameters of my authority somewhat, but I always stayed within an acceptable margin of error. After all, the objective was achieved. He was eliminated from the election.
Burke, I don't know you. I've never seen you. Don't ever call me again.
Just a minute, sir. We got some loose ends. I changed the tire, made it look like a blowout. I erased the sound guy's tape so everybody will think he's a crackpot. Carp's disappeared, but I'll find him. But that still leaves the girl. I've decided to terminate her and make it look like one of a series of sex killings in the area. This would completely secure our operation.
What operation?
Come on, Betty. Try again.
Take 28.
Cut! Cut!
Remember, you have to speak into the mic. They can't hear you.
Cut! All right, switch. Betty, you pull ahead. Gene, you scream.
Take 29.
Sam, I'll be in my room if you
Hey,
need me.
where the fuck have you been?
Some business to take care of, all right?
Shut up! Hey, I thought you were working for me.
I am What's the problem?
We need the effects for the other reel. We made a list last week, remember?
All right, fine, I'll get them.
You'll get them. I haven't even got the scream for the first reel.
Yes.
Answer your phone. It's the police.
Who's been in here today?
Some guy. He said he wanted to.
Who? What guy? What guy?
I think I like your tone of voice.
Yes.
What the hell is the matter with you?
What?
That fucking tape you gave me didn't have nothing on it.
All my tapes are blank.
You know, I don't get you, man. First you feed me all this nutty assassination shit, then you give me a blank tape. What for?
Because somebody erased it. They've erased all my tapes.
Oh, yeah. They erased your tapes. What are they going to be doing? Trying to kill you next? You're fucking nuts.
Sally, it's Jack. Listen to me. I have to show you that film that I made. So just stay there. I'm coming right over.
Jack?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I can
Frank
call.
Donahue, gentlemen.
Debbie.
Oh, wait a minute. There he is
going out for a
now.
while.
Jack.
Jack, how are you? I'm Frank Donahue. Eye on the City News.
Oh, yes, yes.
Could I talk to you a couple of minutes?
No, not
Oh, come
right
on,
now.
Jack. 2 minutes. That's all I need. 2 minutes. I came all the way over here to talk to you. 2 minutes, I'm gone.
What do you want to talk about?
Well, it's sort of private. Can we go back here and talk?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So you make movies here, huh? I think I'm a frustrated actor myself, Jack.
What do you want?
You told the police that someone shot out the tire on McRyan's car.
Who told you that?
No,
who told you that?
Jack, that's not important. I'm a reporter. I've got my sources.
No, all right. Now, why would a guy like you be interested in some kind of assassination nut like me?
Jack, I don't think that... Can we talk in here?
No. Over here.
What do you mean a nut? I don't think you're a nut. In fact, that's why I'm here. You see, I've looked into this thing myself, and there's just a hell of a lot of things that don't add up about this, what are the cops calling it, a freak accident? I mean, how about that girl? Everyone's pretending she wasn't even in the car. Now, you saw her,
All right,
didn't
what
you,
else
Jack?
did the source of yours have to say?
Well, among other things, that you recorded that gunshot. That's great work, Jack. I'd sure like to hear the tape. Have you got it here?
All right, what good would it be? I mean, I could have made it in a recording studio.
You could have, but, I don't think you did. I think you've got a tape, Jack, and I think it's the real thing. Let me put you on the air. There you can tell everybody what you saw that night. You tell them what you heard, and then, boom, we play that tape. It's a great story. What do you think?
It's bullshit. Nobody believe it.
Hey, Frank Donahue believes it. And he's got 8 million people, Jack. 8 million people every night that watch him. Go along with me on this. I guarantee you. By 8:30 tomorrow night, every one of those 8 million sons of bitches are going to believe Jack Terry's story. I promise you that.
Yeah, that's what I heard just before the tire blew out. You're right, it was a shot. You took this to the police, huh?
Yes, I took it to the police. I gave them a copy. They sent it to the lab, and then it came out blank. So somebody's erased it.
Are you sure?
I transferred it myself. I heard it played back, and now it's blank like the rest of my tapes.
Okay, calm down. Now, the sound is very clear. It's the picture that's a little fuzzy.
Nobody'd believe it. They'd say I made it up in a lab, and they'd be right. Well, who's ever in on this thing has contacts with the police because they want McRyan to sink without a trace. They don't want to hear about my gunshot.
Gee, what are you gonna do?
What?
What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, what am I going to do? What are we going to do?
What do I have to do with this?
Oh, you cut this shit, Sally. I know what you were doing in that car.
What do you know?
That you and your friend Carp were setting up McRyan to be blackmailed, getting scummy pictures of you and the candidate getting laid after the Liberty Ball, right? What'd you do, tell him that running water under a well-lit bridge gets you hot?
Who told you that?
I got to look at your earlier work, some motel candid camera shots. You got nice tits. Who was paying you to flash them for McRyan?
I wasn't in the car. Haven't you been reading the papers?
How long do you think Henry's cover-up's going to last? I just talked to a reporter who knows everything. They have erased my tapes, they've made you disappear, and next it's going to be me. But I'm not disappearing, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, what makes you think it won't be permanent?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, didn't I meet you in a car wreck 10 feet underwater?
Yeah, but that was an accident. Manny wouldn't get me hurt.
Didn't he get you into the car?
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he didn't know that the tire was going to be shot out. He didn't know that.
He couldn't have.
Oh, come on, Sally. If I hadn't been there to pull you out of the river, you'd be dead right now. Don't you get it? Sit down. Come on, sit down. I want to hear everything. Just start right from the top. Come on.
It was just a job like all the others. I'd get him into bed and Manny'd get it all on film.
All right, them. Who's them?
I don't know. Husbands, city officials, mostly small town
Why?
guys. The money.
Oh, you need the money that bad?
Come on, you know where I work. I get paid to smile my ass off and show the 27 different color lipsticks they're pushing. You know how much I make? Shit is what I make, and I sure as hell can't type, so it doesn't leave a hell of a lot, you know? So I did it. You know, I didn't really have to do anything like screw him or anything.
Just make it embarrassing, I know.
Yeah, right. Anyway, Manny said it served him right. I mean, if a guy stuck his hand in the cookie jar, he deserves to get it cut off.
Oh, can't cheat an honest man, right?
I guess I wanted to believe it. Just made it easier.
Okay, McRyan, what about him?
Manny got me into the Liberty Ball. I went over to McRyan. I told him what a great guy he was, and he was very hot to show me. So we slipped out the back and took off in his car.
All right, now who hired Manny to take these pictures?
I don't know.
But don't you think that Manny knew that his client was planning to shoot out the tire?
No.
Oh, wouldn't pay to tell you now, would it?
Manny wouldn't do that.
Well, didn't he want to make an extra buck?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because he's making big bucks selling them pictures now. What's your cut?
I got paid.
Yeah, underpaid, probably.
What do you care?
I'm sick of being fucked by these guys. That's what I care. I mean, look, first Henry gets me to shut up to preserve the reputation of the great governor, and then I find out instead of getting laid, he gets murdered, and nobody wants to know about it. I mean, nobody wants to know about conspiracy. I don't get it. Let me tell you something, all right? I know what I heard and what I saw, and I'm not going to stop until everyone in this fucking country hears and sees the same thing, and you're going to help me. Yeah, you. You're going to find your pal Carp, and you're going to get that original film, because this isn't any good. I need the original. Because if we don't get this out and on television for everybody to see, they're going to close the book. And any loose ends that happen to be hanging out like you or me are going to be cut right off. So you got your choice. You can be crazy or dead. Either will do.
All right. Look, I'll try and get the film. Then will you just leave me alone about all this?
I wish I was the only one you had to worry about.
You know, if you're trying to scare me, you're doing a good job.
I'm trying to save our asses.
I'll look after my own ass, thank you.
Things aren't adding up, Manny, you know?
Yeah, like what? Here you go.
How did I end up in that car?
Come on, sit down. Have a seat. Take a load up.
How did I end up in that car in the bottom of the creek?
Well, listen, what do you think? I mean, the guy's driving along and all of a sudden he has a blowout.
It wasn't a blowout, Manny. Somebody shot out the tire.
Oh, what the hell are you talking about, huh? How do you know that?
I know. I just know. Now, who was it?
It was nobody.
Come on, Manny. Just level with me.
All right, this nut, he calls me a couple of weeks ago, and he says he's working for some candidate. Some candidate that's interested in getting McRyan out of the race, huh? Sounds like a normal Joe, right? He says he's heard all about our fine divorce work, and he offers me $6 grand.
6? You told me 3.
Yeah, well, 3 before and 3 after.
So when were you going to tell me about the 3 after?
After I collected it, when do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You think I'm pulling your leg or something? You don't believe me? Listen, how was I going to be sure that this guy was going to come through? I mean, $6 grand, that's a lot of money for this kind of a job, huh?
I'd say he got his money's worth.
He wasn't supposed to die, for Christ's sake. He wasn't even supposed to get hurt. That was an accident, huh? You know, I figured it out later. This nut's idea was to shoot out the tire of McRyan's car, cause a little crack up. The police show up, they pull him out of the car.
With me?
Yeah, with you, and I get it all on film.
Some little crack up.
He wasn't supposed to die. That part was an accident. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Manny, we got him killed.
Oh, hey, wait, we? Hey, what do you mean, we, huh? We didn't do nothing. I was in the woods, you were in the car. I didn't shoot out no tire. You didn't either. So please, don't give me none of this conscience shit, huh? Besides, I mean, nobody is exactly crying over the way things turn out, you know what I mean? What would have happened if the guy had lived, huh? His career was finished, thanks to us. This way, the guy comes out ahead, huh? He's a saint, a martyr. Christ, they passed one of his bills this morning.
You're a pig, Manny. And I'm a pig, too.
Hey, what the hell is with this pig shit? What's the matter with you?
You gotta tell the truth before the books are closed and the loose ends are cut off.
Hey, what are you talking about?
McRyan was murdered, and everybody should know that.
Are you crazy? We got him killed. You want to go to jail?
Yeah, but I was in the car and you in the woods.
You think anybody is going to believe that?
I don't know, but I gotta do something.
Yeah, like just keep your mouth shut and take the money. Hey, babe, listen. This is the biggest thing since the Zapruder film.
I don't care.
It's bigger. I mean, this is history we got here, girl. I mean, this is going to be a goddamn fortune. Listen, it's going to be in every newspaper. It's going to be in every magazine. It's going to be on the fucking 6 o'clock news. They're going to build TV specials around this thing, and they're going to ask a goddamn fortune for it. Hey, don't you understand, sweetheart? We're set.
I don't care, Manny. I don't want any part of this thing. You can keep your 3 after.
Hey, don't be such a dope, huh? Money's money.
You sound like a couple of vultures.
What, pigs, vultures? You swallow a whole box of animal crackers? What?
I need a drink, Manny. Come on, give me a drink.
Yeah, sure. Get a drink.
Just give me the bottle.
Girl. Hey, now you're thinking, babe. Over to Atlantic City, maybe, huh? You ever been to Atlantic City? Nothing,
I
maybe?
don't like Atlantic.
No. Hey, I'll show you around.
Stop. Come on.
We'll have a lot of good times.
Manny, stop.
Hey,
Would you
sweetheart,
stop?
we'll have a lot of land, baby.
No.
Oh, baby.
Please don't do it. No.
Relax, baby.
Fantastic. Great.
Well, now what?
You're great. I'm gonna call that TV guy when you get on the air.
Can I make you something to eat?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
How about some cornflakes?
Anything. Frank Donahue, please. It's Jack Terry.
Yeah.
Mr. Donahue, Jack Terry calling. 1 moment, please.
Mr. Donahue.
Jack, yeah.
Listen, I've changed my mind. I want you to hear that tape. I've also got a hold of Karp's original film, and if you run them together, anyone can see it wasn't an accident.
Hey, that's great, Jack. Look, I can't talk now. Can I get back to you in about 20 minutes? What's your number?
I don't know why. She wanted me to do it. She asked for it. She begged me for it, the bitch. I didn't want to do it. She made me do it. No. You ask her. She'll tell you.
Okay, where is she?
I don't know. Somewhere. In that big hole. You know, near the Reading Market, where they're building something. But don't listen to her. She made me do it.
Okay, just tell me where you are. Where?
Listen, Jack, you realize this won't mean a thing unless you come on the air and you say it's what you saw and what you heard.
I'll say it's what I heard.
Okay, that's great. Jack, what about that girl? She was there. She must have heard it. Could we get her on?
No, look, she did, but don't involve her, okay? I mean...
Why not?
Well, because she's not exactly proud of what she did.
Okay, no problem, Jack, no problem. Could I at least talk to her?
Well, that's up to her.
Okay, look, I'll take care of that. Jack, could you hold on just 1 second? It's okay, hurry. Jack, when can we get together? When can I see this stuff?
Anytime.
Okay, great. Look, can I give you a call this afternoon sometime? Where can I reach you?
I'll be home all day.
Okay, I'll call you then. So long.
Oh, hi. How you doing?
Listen, I just spoke to Donahue.
Who's he?
You know, he's a TV newsman who does all the investigative pieces.
Oh, it doesn't mean anything to me. I don't watch the news.
What?
What's he want to do?
Well, he said that he'd put it on the air. He'd call me later and set up a meeting.
That's great.
He also said he'd like me to go on TV and say that it's what I saw and heard. Said a tape really wouldn't be any good without it. But he'd also like you to go on, too.
Oh, no. Forget it. I don't want any part of it.
Well, I know you don't want to get involved, but would you at least speak to him?
No, I don't want to.
Come on, Si. Look, they can't say we're both hearing things. I mean, if we get this out in the open, I mean, there's no one that can hurt us.
All right, look, I'll think about it, okay?
At City Hall this morning, Chief Inspector Mackey of the Philadelphia Police held a news conference. He said a preliminary investigation into Governor McRyan's death revealed that he was the victim of a freak accident.
Bullshit.
Also in the news today is the bizarre sex killing of Mary Robert, a 22-year-old receptionist from the Center City area. Her body was found at 10 a.m. in the Reading Terminal excavation site after police received a tip from an anonymous caller. The girl had first been strangled, then repeatedly stabbed with a pointed instrument across her stomach and groin. The stab marks were in the pattern of the Liberty Bell, and police are at a loss to explain this grotesque mutilation. We asked forensic psychologist Dr. Joseph Fuchs what connection there might be between the bell-shaped pattern of the wounds and the upcoming Liberty Day celebration.
Hi, this is Sally.
Hi, Sally. Frank Donahue here.
Yeah, you were supposed to call Jack.
You know, Sally's the damnedest thing. I can't get Jack on the phone to arrange a meeting. His line's been busy all day, so, I thought I'd give you a ring.
Yes, so? Something's wrong with your phone. I've been trying to call you all day, and I kept getting a busy signal.
What are you talking about? I've been here all afternoon. I've been waiting for Donahue's call.
Oh, yeah, he's been trying to call you, too, but he was getting a busy signal.
Well, how do you know that?
He called me. He wants to meet me at 30th Street Station at 5.
Well, how did he get your number?
Didn't you give it to him?
No.
Well, what difference does it make? Reporters have a way of getting numbers, you know? So I'm going to meet him, I'll give him the tape and the film, and that'll be it.
What do you mean? You're going to give him the tape? Why didn't he call me back?
He wants to meet with me alone. He's trying to talk me into going on the air.
No, he should have called me back. This isn't right.
Your phone is out of order.
My phone is not out of order. I've been here all day. I made a phone call. Here, listen.
Maybe the phone company's in on the conspiracy, too.
No, something's not right.
I mean, what difference does it make? Let's just meet him. I'll give him the tape and the film and get it over with.
Once he's got the film, that's it. All right, he wants to meet you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to go and you're going to meet him. Okay, and if he sounds okay, you'll give him the film and tape.
Where are you going to be?
Close.
I don't get it.
I'm going to wire you.
Wire me? What for?
I'm going to cover all the bases. Nobody's going to fuck me this time. This way, if he disappears with the film, you can't pretend he didn't take it because I got him on tape.
Aren't you getting a little paranoid here? He's a newsman. This is a very big story. Why isn't he going to put this on the air?
Look what happened when I took it to the police. They erased it, right?
What are you doing?
I'm making a copy. There's nothing wrong with covering ourselves.
Yeah? Well, what about the film?
What about the film? I can't make a copy now. I don't have time to do that.
Okay. Bring on the wire.
Take off your coat.
Okay, let's get it over with.
I guess you get to travel a lot, huh?
Oh, yeah, I've been all over the place, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I traveled once. So, you say you got about 60 minutes and about $60?
Oh, no, did I say that?
Yeah, you did say that.
No, I think I've, about 20 minutes and about $20 what I've got.
Gee, it's too bad you don't have about 40 minutes and about $40.
Yeah, that's too bad. That's really too bad.
Yeah, that's too bad.
What I've got is about, 20 minutes and about $20.
Well, you know, the trains never come in on time. They're always running late here, and they're notorious, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh, yeah, I know
bet
what
you
you
at
mean.
least got 30 minutes. At least.
Do I have to have 30 minutes?
At least 30 minutes.
Well, you know, I believe I do have about 30 minutes and about, $30.
Great. I'll tell you what. I'll make a quick phone call, and I'll meet you in the back of the waiting room in about 2 minutes.
Oh,
okay?
well, you know, that should be $2 off, but, we'll let you go this time. You know what I mean? Huh?
No, I don't know what you mean. You know what I mean? See ya.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Huh? Hey, Ralphie. I gotta have a twin. She's gonna go. Come on, let's go. She's got a girlfriend, right? Yeah, right. But yeah, just enjoy your puppet show, you know. What are you doing? Have a good Liberty Day. Slower? Ah, shit!
Jesus, some hotshot sailor you are. That's ridiculous. Why don't you grow up and learn a thing or two, little sailor boy?
Yeah, well, I've been on a... It's 10 for you, baby, 10.
Hey, what about my $30? You fuck.
You blew it.
You don't think you're overdoing this a little bit, do you?
You've got nothing to lose.
You know, if I had any sense, I'd take this stuff and I'd dump it in the trash, and that'd be it.
Yeah, but then I got the original at home, so.
So why all of this?
Because of Manny's film. I told you, we gotta be careful with it.
You know, the only real trouble I ever got into was when I was too careful.
All right. Here. Okay, give me a sound level. Count to 10. Slow.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, just normal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right.
Come on, we gotta get going here.
Okay, now look, don't forget you got this on, okay?
Okay.
If you need me, just talk to me. You got that right there.
Okay, affirmative.
Sally, come here. Thank you.
Over and out.
stopping in Trenton, Newark, New York, Rye.
Hello, Jack. Can you hear me? You know, like I was saying before, you know, about going to New York and stuff, I mean, we could see some shows like, you know, like Sugar Babies and stuff. And I know this great hotel in the Times Square area.
Sally? Hi, I'm Frank Donahue.
Oh, hi. Nice to meet you.
Listen, would you mind just walking with me for a moment?
Where are we going?
Well, I think we got a little problem.
What's that?
It sounds crazy, but I think we're being followed. Yeah, no problem.
Gee, you're a fast walker.
Well, in my business, you gotta be fast on your feet. Where's Jack?
Oh, he's at home, resting.
I know what the pressure can do to you.
Gee, which train are we taking?
I don't know yet. You got the tape and the film?
Yeah, it's right here in my bag. Well, I guess we lost him, huh?
Well, we can't be too careful. I tell you what, why don't you just walk slowly down to the end of the platform right in front of me, okay?
Gee, you know, I don't know why you think anyone would want to follow us anyway.
You'd be amazed what some people would do for a story like this.
Yeah, I guess so.
No, don't turn around. You don't want to give ourselves away, huh?
Yeah, right.
Just pretend like nothing's happening, all right?
Just look at this place. This is disgusting, you know?
It's a real shame.
And it's not even safe anymore, you know? It reminds me of that story about that guy in New York. You remember that one?
Yeah, I think we did a piece on him.
Yeah, he's the guy who'd ride the subways at rush hour and he'd stand in the corner real quiet so as nobody'd notice him, you know? And then they'd pull into a station and he'd open up his coat and he'd pull out this big old meat cleaver and wham, he'd whack him right over the head with it.
Let's go, Sally.
Yeah, and then they had this transit strike and he just disappeared. It's like he went on strike too, you know? And that's why I don't ride the subways anymore, because it's just not safe, you know? I mean, I wouldn't even come down here if it wasn't for you.
Speak up, come on.
You see what I mean? You see that creepy character? That's what I'm talking about. It's just not safe anymore. Oh, the train's coming. Is that where we're going?
Where? Come on.
Having the fireworks tonight?
That's right. Hey, listen, we got a nice bar down there. Why don't we have our drink and our little chat and take in the fireworks at the same time? What do you think?
Sure, okay.
Would you like to help me cover the story?
Right.
You could give us the woman's angle.
Yeah. Franklin Bridge Express, huh? So what's the big deal with Liberty Day?
Did you see our story about it?
No, I don't watch the news. It's too depressing.
16 or 35?
What do you mean?
The gauge of the film. And they've only got 16mm equipment out of the station.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Why don't you let me have a look at it?
Oh, sure.
Here, come on over into the light.
Here it is.
It's got the tape, too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 16, all right.
What are you, wrapping it up? What did you do that for? Jack's gonna kill you. God, no.
One more sound and you're dead. Sorry. We're gonna cover the fireworks.
Hello, Jack? Can you hear me? You know, like I was saying before, you know, about going to New York and stuff, and we could see some shows like, you know, like Sugar Babies and stuff. And I know this great hotel in the
Two more
Times
young
Square.
women were killed by the so-called Liberty Bell Strangler. But the tragedy ended when the final victim, Sally Bedina, killed her attacker in a bloody struggle on the top of the Port of History building during the Liberty Day fireworks celebration. The identity of the strangler has not yet been determined. The tragedy of Governor McRyan's death continues to send shockwaves throughout the nation.
Jack, please! Oh, God! Oh, God, Jack!
Now that's a scream!
Jack,
More on the screen.
I don't want to distort it.
Come on, bring it up. We'll
All
see
right,
what
I'll
we
give
can
you a
do.
little bit more the next time.
That's wonderful.
What do you think the rest of the mix?
Well, okay, we bring on the beginning, you know, when he was on the footsteps.
It's a good scream. It's a good scream.